Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the morning, honestly. So today I want to talk about grief, okay? The most hardest topic to talk about is grief. It's what we all go through in life. It's the evolution of our life. Um, like a little bit of like a fun fact, and what I learned in one of my classes is that we actually started off knowing what grief is because of wars, battles, and things like that. We evolved to feel that type of emotion, and that's the way of life. Life is a part of feeling grief, and what they taken out of it, like from the Stone Ages, that they adapted to a religion. Okay. What I want to say is that this was an astronomy class talking about stars. So why does this relate to grief? All right. Grief is probably one of the hardest things people have to go through in life. You understand? The hardest feeling of life. Grief, loss, despair, all that. But it attacks the soul harder than usual because we don't understand. You understand? Like, we don't understand when people die very early or die at such a young age. No one understands why. Or why did this person have to deal with this or go through like a tragic causing for why? They didn't deserve it, right? We always think that type of person did not deserve it. It makes us stuck in our mind, in a clouded judgment of us not knowing truly how to feel. I really want to take a part of this is that honestly, grieving and like healing, it's the same thing, just a different font, honestly. You still need to heal from grief, and I do believe in that. Take as much time as you need to mourn, heal, and do things like that. And remember, this is what helped me because I lost a lot of people in my life. More than I wish to count on, more than my hands. And from tragedies to unexpected, to murders, all of it in my life. To unexpected deaths that were not supposed to be a cause of anything, to a whole tragic incident that really hit me hard, and it was somebody that was very close to me too. That one was my grandfather. He passed, and it was a very hard passing. It was very tragic too. I lost a couple of my uncles from murder, expected murder. That's what what is that word? Something of expected murder could be ones from tragic incidents that had taken place. No one really knew what was the cause. You know what I mean? So it was the point of now you have to understand that everybody wants to know the why in life. Why did this happen? Why did this person have to go through it? They didn't deserve it. It wasn't their time, but that's not a decision we're supposed to be making. We're not that person to make that decision. And if you don't believe in anybody, you don't believe in religion, that's okay. Believe that the universe knew it was their time. Because there is somebody that makes the choice, honestly. Makes the choice to say, hey, it's time for them to go. And for them maybe to be in a better life. Because I believe energy never dies. Remember that. Even then, we're in my astronomy class talking about it. We're all made of material that was built since the Big Bang Theory. That we all have that material inside of us. Stardust. Damn. My astrology teacher would be so mad at me for not knowing on the top of my head. But stardust, things of materials like hydrogen, helium, all those things that we have in our body, we have since the dawn of time, because that's where we were made from the Big Bang Theory. Okay, so parts of the universe, galaxy, space is within us. Okay, that's something to take note on. Our brains are made of energy. Right, energy never dies. If you looked up the laws, Newton's law, energy never dies. Sorry, there's like a B right outside. Energy never dies, right? Energy cannot be destroyed, okay? Think of it like that. So when we put that into perspective of our reality and thinking, how can we put that into grief? We can explain to ourselves that their life, if they were a good person or not, was meant for something else. I believe if they were a good person, you know what? It was meant for more. Something out there, and a better life was there for them. And that's how I see, Sometimes I do believe in reincarnation. Reincarnation is shown to have so many information, but you don't have to believe in that. You could truly just believe in understanding that energy never dies. It is known to us in school, known to us ever. How do we interpret that into understanding grief? We can understand that grief is a loss of somebody, a loss of a human person on earth, right? But our bodies are made out of energy. Our souls are energy. Those spirits, anything that you want to believe, they're energy. Okay? So I also believe to take that thought and understand that those people that you were closest to are helping you on your journey now. Because everybody has a purpose on this life. And to finish a chapter, finish a book, whatever they need to finish as their life purpose in life. Everybody has a purpose. Nobody in this planet Earth has no purpose. No, that's not the truth. We all have a purpose, we have a role, and we have to play it. Okay? Can't shy away from it, because trust me, the universe will not like you not listening. Trust me. I had this experience that I almost died. When I was literally falling from the 10th-story floor, I just kept saying, I'll change. Please, God, give me another chance, I'll change. That's what I chose to do. There's so many stories and cases that you see that a man gets stabbed. He said that he remembered everything and he saw the devil, we're just going to put quotations, but met the devil and told him, and the doctor really fought to keep him alive and things like that, but they pronounced him dead, and they were just going to end it like that. But the doctor said that he wants to give him another chance. Same way the angels said to him that ripped him out and brought him back and told him that he has a second chance, that he would change, and he changed his whole life over. You understand that? Because we all have a purpose to fulfill in life. We cannot not do our purpose, And now we take that into grief. We have to understand that these spirits, these energies, are always here to protect and guide us on our journey. It's very, very hard to deal with it, internalize it, feel it, because you need to mourn your loss. It's all possible to be able to do in life. We can mourn people's loss. We can remember them. How do we remember somebody? How do you remember something that happened a day ago? Memories. Okay? We all have memories. That's what they live on. That's how energies live on. Okay? Through our memory. Through us thinking about them, understanding them. But we don't have to sit in lives shut down forever, I say. Our lives do not shut down just because of a tragic incident. Trust me. And when I say to that, the best you could do to be able to see something different is see the positive in it. Have them in your memory, still keeping them in your mind. That's what keeps them alive, even to this day. You understand? Even though that they're gone, all the memories you shared are still there. You still have something to look back on. You still have memories to talk upon. You have memories to keep their souls and their energy still alive, because it's living within you. It's living within your memories. Okay? If you take it, this is how I taken it, because I've lost very close people. Like there was one time I lost somebody. It was 2 months. I just saw him. I think it was a month after I just saw him down in South Carolina. And then I was at school and at college, and I find out that he passed. That instant, someone could leave your life. That instant impacted my father deeply. Deeply. He was going to move down there to South Carolina. That was his plan, to move and be with him. But he passed. okay? And he was a very kind soul. Very the you could ever meet in your life. My friend that went with me could say the same thing. Honestly, my old friend in high school could tell you the same thing when I used to. She came with me, and he was very kind. I believed that, and he was dealing with a hard situation at the time, and I believed he did not deserve it. He really did not deserve that. Like, he was such a kind soul. Like, it made no sense, for someone to be this kind and have this much trauma and damage. And I felt like he was the reason that he tragically passed away was because there was something better on the other side for him. I do believe that. Even talking to my grandfather too, my uncles that passed, it's hard to see the positive in the negative, in the most darkest times of your life. It's very, 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 very hard. But what you can do with all this information, I don't know if this is gonna delete. I hope not, because this was very inspirational. That needs to be said. Just give me a second. Wi-Fi. Oh, using my cellular data. My mom. All right. So this is a really tough topic to talk about, but it's truth to it. We all deal with it. It's part of our lives. But how do we get out of that feeling? How do we morph that feeling, transmute that feeling to a positive? Honestly, what I also say is think of what they would want for you. What would they choose for you? What would they want you doing in your life that they saw out of you? Sometimes people have experiences with people that passed away that knew their potential, and then they passed away and it hurt, But then you think about, what would they want me to do? What would they want me to keep going and doing? To push forward, to move forward, because they wouldn't want us. Trust me, I know this. They all wouldn't want us to sit and wallow and waste our life away. They wouldn't want that. They would want us to feel that grief. They would want us to heal, but they would want us to keep on pushing and keep on going, because they know. You understand? They know. But now this is to talk to you. How do we deal with the healing process, and how long should it take? It should take as long as you want, honestly. But at the same time, keep on pushing. Use that, transmute that negative energy into a positive. Make that your motivation to keep on going for them. Go for them. What would they want you doing right now? Would they want you hanging in the street smoking weed all day? No. Drinking alcohol every single weekend till you're blacked out drunk? No. They wouldn't. Okay? And I know that. Trust me. And they wouldn't want you doing that. They wouldn't want you in the worst areas of your life, worst aspect of your life, because they see the potential out of you that you cannot see right now, because you're clouded by your own judgment, by your own thing that you can't even see. You're clouded by such a negative energy because of how you're feeling, and that's okay. It's okay to feel, but it's also okay to get back up. It's okay to keep pushing for them. Make it for them. Live through them. Okay? Let me explain this. Let their memories of what you have with them live within you. They live within you. Your memories is what keeps them alive, like I was saying, okay? Now I feel like I'm being repetitive. I'm going to go to another part of this, is how do we connect to them, Like, everybody wants to know if, there's another side and how to connect to them. Oh, I will tell you. Because they will. If you are at your lowest, darkest, and I say this 110%, lowest, darkest time in your life, and you need an answer, they will give it to you. But you have to be open to receive it. Okay? I do believe this because I had multiple cases of what the hell? That is not possible type of things that happened to me. And I was a person that believed in nothing. Nothing. Okay? Believed that there was nothing else out there, that my life was just supposed to be the most hell of hell. This is my karma. That's what I always believed in my life. I believed in my youngest life that nobody was there for me. Nobody was watching me. Nobody heard me. They were. People hurt me, okay? But how do we reach out to them? Talk to them. Say, you don't have to say praying, but like just talking in your mind. Your mind is connected to up there. We're all made, like I was saying in my astronomy class. Wow, this man is mowing the lawn right now. Go off. Oh, I need to do work, but he's coming right. It's so awkward. What do I do? Okay. Where was I? Yo, period. He's doing it backwards. Go off. He just went backwards and then forwards. Period. I'm sorry. So how do we discern from against this? Well, oh my God. How do we discern against this? How do we show that they're there? Call to them, talk to them, have memories of them, remember things. You will see signs if you're open to it. Trust me, even when I will say when I was closed-minded, I did not open up my world to see that people, they do give you signs. There's so many signs that they give you, and sometimes they're so, like, clear as day, and you can't even say nothing about it. Like, what happened? My nose is like itching, I'm sorry. And sometimes it's just okay to just talk to them and just know that they're listening, because energy never dies. They're still here. They're still around us, you know? You might not believe it, then don't, you know? But is it better than thinking that there's nothing out there? No. My astronomy class, if you guys are in college, take astronomy. Please take it. Because it opened up my eyes to see that there's science based around what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not a doctor, not a PhD. I'm just someone who taking what I've learned from class and things like that into my reality, into my life, you know, and how I connected it, you know. Doesn't have to be the same. But grief is hard. And being able to deal with it is the hardest key in life, you know. It's part of life. It's a part of who we are and how we evolved and morphed and adapt in life. We can use that and transmute into a motivation to keep on going for your purpose in life, because we all have a purpose and what we want to do in life, what makes us happy. He's like, damn, I think he just realized I'm in the car. Oh, you know, he probably thinks I'm pretty much crazy because he can't see this, and they see me just talking to somebody in my passenger seat. See? Great. Yikes. Right. Just honestly ask them for signs. They will give it to you. And if you don't believe, then that's for you to discern. I'm not telling you to believe what I think. I'm very much more science-based person. I wasn't really much into understanding so much of what is out there in the world when I started my like journey of life, because life was hard. You hit like a truck and it kept hitting, like it was like boom 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 boom. You know, I just wanted to just be like, bro, this is not it. Like is this my life? But no, it's not. You know, so we all go through hard times, we all go struggles and things like that. And remember that in life. You could call onto those people that you have lost to guide you on your journey to a better life. To see positive, you know, there's like a B, but to see more positive in life. Or you could choose not to, you know, it's all for you to decide. It's your life. I'm not telling you to change your beliefs because of what I say, no. Everybody has a belief in life, but I'm just saying this to show you what helped me from someone who did not believe in anything, and taking science-based facts that we know today into my reality, to my understanding of things in life. Things like grief, okay? You know, I love you all, and I love you all. Don't be discouraged, you know, and definitely know to use this as a motivation to keep going for them, keep striving for them, because they would want that from you. They would want you to keep going. You on your journey. You at 110%. I don't even have to say it, because nobody wants to see somebody fail. Really. And if you do, that's probably somebody on this earth that's jealous. And these people, They are energies. They have left everything. They're not here on this 3D reality. They're in the 5D, I say. But they're still here. Just call to them. Talk to them. Keep them in your memory. Keep them, turn this in to keep pushing. And have an open mind to things, to see other things. And you might honestly see signs that they're there for you. I did. Multiple times I've done. Definitely seen it. Seen it. I've seen it, but it's for you to choose to want to see or not. Grief is very hard, and healing is not linear. Nobody said healing is linear. And if you do, this is what I believe healing is like. Heal, 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 back, heal, heal, back, heal, up, down, back, heal. It's just like, it's it's never ending process, you could say. It's still always going to be in our minds for the rest of our lives because we cared about them. But we could know that they're there for us. And that's what I have to say about this. I love you all. See you in the next.